covering the Villages for you. TK Cross and the VNN News team.
On today's Lifestyle Show, we are on the go to Camp Villages and a summer break program ensuring school kids are well nourished throughout the summer months. Hi there, and thank you for joining us. I'm TK Cross. During Camp Villages, everything can turn into a learning experience for grandparents and their grandkids. One grandparent shares how Bug Camp became a highlight for his family as we take you on the go to Eisenhower Recreation.
VNN was on the go with Whit Watson.
Today, VNN is on the go at the Eisenhower Recreation Center, where Camp Villages is in full swing. When I think of summer camp, I think of playing kickball, capture the flag, maybe going swimming. But this is the Villages, and as you know, we do everything a little bit differently around here. Today, we are at Bug Camp.
You see their legs and their wings?
Yeah.
What body part is that on? The head, thorax, or abdomen?
Thorax.
Anything that moves.
Amazing is what it was. I mean, the kids' interest in bugs and insects, and they were glued to the instructor from the University of Florida, and they'd bring something out and the whole class would scream.
We've been doing it for years, probably over 10 years. We started doing the bug camps about since 2016, I think we did in Bushnell. So we got the kids interested in it, and it's a lot of fun. So, you know, we bring a lot of stuff for them because they do have a short attention span. And, you know, me being a parent now with a 5-year-old, it's just a lot of fun because they're like little sponges. They absorb everything. And you saw today, they're so smart of what they know in school. So it's just a lot of fun. This is the best thing ever, I think, because, you know, I love my grandparents and I just love to see the relationship between the grandparents and the kids. It's a special bond. So I think it's a great opportunity. The grandparents get to have fun. They get to laugh. The kids get to laugh. So to me, this is an awesome experience that the Villages has for the kids.
We've done a few of them, and they're all great. But I've never seen one that held the kids' attention like this one. It was really special.
On the go in the Villages, I'm Whit Watson.
A local program helps keep children well nourished during the summer months. The Summer Break Spot program helps the state's children living in food-insecure households find their next meal during a time of inconsistent food options. Hunger affects 21% of the youth population in Sumter County, 14% in Lake County, and 17% in Marion County. The Summer Break Spot program, which is funded by the Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services, works with more than 3,000 locations throughout the state, including churches, schools, and libraries, to serve breakfast, lunch, and dinner, as well as snacks to students in need. To find a Summer Break Spot location serving meals every weekday and its schedule, visit the website provided. Webster Veteran Ranch and Rescue Center is helping veterans and first responders with rehabilitative activities. After 2 years of clearing roughly over 9 acres of land, founder Mark Leonard established the Veteran Ranch and Rescue Center. Leonard, a U.S. Air Force veteran, wanted to help his fellow veterans. Some of the highlights of the center are Highland cattle, chickens, goats, and pigs. Each Thursday, they offer a goat plan where people can feed, pet, and play with the animals, or bring a lunch and just watch the interaction. The ranch also offers beehive boxes, small garden plots for people to cultivate, tent areas to camp, and cooking and bathroom facilities. The organization is currently looking for volunteers to help out around the property. The ranch is open 9 a.m. to 6 p.m. For more information, you can visit their Facebook page at facebook.com/ranch and rescue or call the number on your screen. Up next, we'll take you to a club playing a game that's over 400 years old. But first, let's take a look at that all-important 5-day weather forecast.
Here's your VNN 5-day weather.
From the WVLG Weather Center, this is Christopher James with your VNN 5-day forecast. Looks like a dry weekend ahead here in the Villages with only 20% chance of showers in the afternoons, high temperatures in the low 90s. That weather pattern continues into early next week.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
Save big with Renewal by Andersen Summer Sale. Don't waste another minute dealing with your difficult, inefficient windows. Instead, call for a free window diagnosis and see how Renewal by Andersen can add more comfort to your home. Our exclusive Fibrex material is twice as strong as vinyl, and it won't warp or bow like vinyl does. This month only, buy 4 windows or patio doors and get the 5th free, plus special financing. Call now and save. Renewal by Andersen.
My patients, right? Most of our patients, their number one complaint is not understanding well in a crowd, right? We call that speech and noise, right? I don't have to do a speech and noise test to be legal in the state of Florida, but it's my patient's number one complaint. Why wouldn't I want to test that and put a metric on it? So it's critical that we do speech and noise testing. Now, only about 25% of providers in the country do speech and noise testing. The biggest reason for that is it takes a little bit of time and you can't get paid for it, right? Well, who cares? It's the most important data, so I could care less if there's a code I can bill for it. I want that data so I can fit the best technology based on the person's speech and noise score. The other one that's real important, and less than 15% of hearing care providers do this, is cognitive screening. We know that changes in cognition impact the way your brain processes speech. If we get a baseline cognition screening, we can use it as a baseline to track how much improvement we're seeing just treating your hearing loss. More importantly, I think bigger than that is, what if we find a failed screening, right? There's some gaps there. I get to give you a report. You get to take it to your primary care doctor. And now you're talking about a much bigger issue than hearing loss. You're talking about your cognition, your memory, those things that define us, right? That make us us. So I love the fact that the Villages Health has supported that desire. We have cognitive screening units in every audiology department, and it's part of our standard battery.
With 10 providers across 9 locations throughout the Villages, accessing quality hearing care has never been more convenient. The Villages Health Audiology is your trusted source for better hearing.
This is VNN.
It's a game that's been played since the early 1600s, a card and counting game that keeps the mind sharp. We're talking about cribbage.
Cribbage is a counting game of melt and pegging, and it's played on a board where there's the first person or first team that reaches 121 pegs wins the game, and it counts by pegging, counting your hands, and counting your crib. And it's called cribbage because it creates a crib for the dealer, which passes from player to player. It's made up of, like I said, of various skill levels. But most people have been playing for a long time. Usually, though, there's been their jobs took over years ago. Now that they're here and they're retired, they like to play, and it takes them about twice to be back up to speed. So they're back in. So most people know how. It's free to join. We do play for small stakes, just as saying we won. That's about it.
The 466 South Cribbage Club meets every Tuesday at Pimlico Recreation from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. Some members of the Tri-County Women Veterans Group recently received well-deserved awards. During the Patriot and Heroes celebration in Fruitland Park on June 28th, several Tri-County Women Veterans members received the first annual Top Hat Award. Terry Friend received the Bravo Zulu Award for going above and beyond her duties. Carol Kalinowaski won the Tango Mike Award for her dedication to the organization. And Peggy Campbell received the Patriot Award for her patriotism and dedication to the country. For more information about the group, visit TriCountyWomenVeterans.org. When we return, we'll take you to the local gridiron. But first, in order to keep facilities in the villages well maintained, here are some temporary closures to consider as you plan your week.
I'm Kinsey, here with your Recreation Roundup. On Saturday, July 19th, from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m., stop by Colony Cottage Recreation for the Arts, Crafts, Decor, and More Club's Christmas in July show and sale. The show is open to the public, and there will be fused glass, handmade cards, jewelry, paintings, pottery, and more. Free admission, so come by and join the fun. As a friendly reminder, please always carry your original Villages ID or a guest ID with a photo ID. Only original copies of ID cards are accepted at the recreation centers. All rules and regulations posted in the recreation facilities should be followed at all times.
As a medical doctor, I've been involved in Alzheimer's research for almost 25 years. Everyone experiences a slight amount of memory loss as we age. That is absolutely normal. However, in some people, the memory loss continues to get worse. The good news is that most people that think they have a memory problem actually just have normal memory loss related to aging. If you would like to learn more, I would highly encourage you to attend one of my free weekly seminars. We cover topics such as what is the difference between dementia and Alzheimer's disease, and are there things I can do to make my brain more resistant to Alzheimer's disease? Please call our office today for a simple 30-minute free memory evaluation. We'll walk you through the steps, including testing your memory to even see if there's a problem. You may be invited to partake in our clinical research. Through clinical research, we are searching for new medications that may help slow the progression of this disease.
It's spring clearance at Cartworld Golf Cars. Buy one new 2025 club car on wood and get a second club car at half price. His and hers, or bring a friend. There's never been a better time to buy. Available with gas, electric, or lithium power in 2, 4, and 6 passenger vehicles. Cartworld Golf Cars, proudly serving Central Florida for over 37 years. Visit our modern showroom for a test drive today. Highway 27 441, 1 block north of County Road 466 in Lady Lake.
WVLG presents music that triggers thoughts of special times. Like the first time you visited the Villages and were blown away by everything you experienced. Like all of the friends you met here in Florida's friendliest hometown. Like dancing at the Squares, concerts at the Savannah Center, and shows at the Sharon. We are connecting those special times of your life with the music that you love. We're your Villages soundtrack. WVLG.
When cleaning your air ducts, it's important to clean the entire system. An air duct cleaning from Stanley Steamer removes pounds of trapped dirt, dust, and allergens from your home completely. The cleaning improves your home's indoor air quality, keeps your home cleaner longer, and can even improve the efficiency of your HVAC system. We want you to have the cleanest and healthiest indoor air possible, so call for a free inspection today.
Stanley Steamer gets your home cleaner.
From the Village's Daily Sun Sports Department, here's Stephen Heineman with your VNN Sports Shorts.
Hey, thanks for joining me for the weekend preview on VNN Sports Shorts. I'm Stephen Heineman, and we're almost to the end of the most boring week of the entire sports calendar. I mean, seriously, the only baseball is the All-Star game. We've got no basketball, no football, no hockey, not even major international soccer. I mean, I think I turned on cricket the other day. But hey, this dry spell means football is right around the corner. Let's see what's up this weekend, starting as always with events within driving distance of the Villages. Your Tampa Bay Rays got into the All-Star break at just the right time because they have been absolutely terrible in July. Seriously, 4-12 in their last 16 games. I have a feeling they'll get out of that slump this weekend when they welcome the Orioles to Steinbrenner Field. We've got night games on Friday and Saturday and a noon game on Sunday. So if you have the time, get tickets on MLB.com/Rays/tickets. Now, if I don't go down to see the Rays, I know what I'll be watching this weekend. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the Open Championship. You can tune in from Thursday through Sunday as American Xander Schauffele tries to defend his 2024 title against all the talented players on tour at the Royal Portrush Golf Club. I'm going to take some pretty incredible naps with that in the background. I must say, there isn't much else going on around the nation right now. This week is truly the dog days of all dog days. But we have to get through weeks like this to enjoy fall weekends packed with football and playoff baseball. As always, I'd like to thank you for joining me for another weekend preview on VNN Sports Shorts. I'm Stephen Heineman, and I hope to see you all again soon.
Thank you, Steve. The Villages High School football team is now preparing for the upcoming season. We caught up with head coach Richard Pettis at the annual Buffalo football camp.
Well, today we are on our second day of our football camp, our traditional football camp. Typically we go away, but with some of the things going on in the world today, we decided to stay on campus. So we're here for 4 days. We got roughly around 70, 75 players. These guys behind me consist of our JV football team and our varsity football team. This is my 24th year here, and we've been doing camp every year that I've been here. What this pretty much does for us, it just really gets us ready for the official date. State of Florida allows you to start official football practice on July the 28th. We're just getting a head start on everything. Basically, we're doing all of our install on offense, defense, special teams. So that's what we're working on this week, and our kids have had a great summer, working extremely hard. So we don't really look at the scoreboard. We don't look at the end result. We take care of all the little things now. We do all the things that it takes to get to the playoffs, to win championships, by doing everything that you see their commitment this week and all summer long. So we'll let the results take care of themselves as long as we put in all the work and do the necessary things in that nature.
The Buffalo will play their first home game of the fall 2025 season August 22nd at the H.G. Morse Range. Go to tvcs.org to learn more about how you can support the team. The Villages Rug Hooking Club has been creating a variety of rugs for about 20 years. The Villages Rug Hooking Club meets at 1 p.m. the first and third Wednesday of the month at Truman Recreation, and at the same time on the second and fourth Wednesdays at Laurel Manor Recreation. The group enjoys various parties, but the majority of their time is dedicated to working on individual projects. Anyone who is interested in learning how to hook rugs is welcome to check out a session. For more information, call the number shown on your screen. If you've got the time to do a little browsing this Saturday, we've got the Arts and Crafts show just for you. The Arts and Crafts Decor and More Showcase will be presented this Saturday from 9 a.m. to 2 p.m. at Colony Cottage Recreation, and it's a free event. Some 40 crafters will be spread out over 3 rooms, selling items such as wreaths, fused glass, handmade cards, jewelry, soft pottery, paintings, quilts, wood creations, mahjong equipment, jewelry, and painted palm pods. Yep, That about covers it all. For more information, you can send an email to the address shown on your screen. Coming up, we'll give you the inside scoop on your Villages lifestyle concerts, events, and entertainment on the squares.
Stay with us. More Villages lifestyle news is coming up right after this on VNN.
And now for the 3-day VNN forecast presented by Frank Gay Services. Things dry out this weekend in the Villages as we're looking at mostly sunny skies, high temperatures in the low 90s, overnights in the mid 70s, and only 20% chance of showers in the afternoons.
You're always welcome at Cody's.
Follow me right this way.
It's where friends and family meet for fun times and great food.
We enjoy the 2-for-1 happy hour from 11 to 7.
We come here for the amazing nightly entertainment.
Great service and loads of smiles await you at Cody's Original Roadhouse in Brownwood and Lake Sumter Landing.
Today we're discussing a topic that affects all of us as we age, our brain health. And to help answer some questions, we've got Dr. Elfie Munoz from CenterWell here in the Villages. Now let's dive right in. Brain health as we age, why is it so important to pay attention to that?
As we age, we have to stay mentally sharp as well physically active, as brain health affects so many things like memory, our decision-making capacity, our ability to be independent. And it's a fact that over 7 million of Americans suffer from Alzheimer's disease, for which is a condition that we should be proactive about.
Since you deal mostly with older patients, what are some tips that you give them?
My top recommendations to my patients are cognitive games, like playing dominoes, crossword, word findings, staying socially and physically active, being part of a community social group, at church. Also, food, I can't stress that enough. Nutrition. Food should be filled with omega-3, antioxidants, vitamin B12.
I understand that Humana is doing something this summer to help those seniors put those ideas into action.
Humana is hosting the Humana Cognitive Game Challenge. It's a free virtual event open to everyone through August 11th. You'll find fun games online like Block Champ, Word Wipe, along with other brain-boosting activities at humanagames.com.
Now, before we let you go, is there any final advice that you'd like to share?
Keep it simple, step by step, you will make a great impact.
Dr. Munoz, you've been very, very helpful, and don't forget to learn more about brain health and to try that Humana Cognitive Games Challenge. Just go to humanagames.com.
Clap your hands and stomp your feet. Time now for the Villages Entertainment Beat.
I'm Natalie, here with your Entertainment Beat. New add-ons are available for the Sharon's Broadway subscription. Reimagine Jane Austen's beloved tale with Austen's Pride, a new musical of Pride and Prejudice, September 17th and 18th. Dolly Parton's Smoky Mountain Christmas Carol will bring the classic Dickens characters to life with a touch of folk music, December 20th and 21st. These add-ons are currently available with the Broadway subscription, which features 3 fabulous musicals, including Golden Age favorite Meredith Willson's The Music Man, February 7th and 8th, heartfelt comedy Mrs. Doubtfire, April 16th and 17th, and Tim Burton's tale with a musical twist, Beetlejuice, May 22nd and 23rd. You can purchase a Broadway subscription and add-ons for 12% off your purchase online at thevillagesentertainment.com, at a physical box office location, or over the phone. That's your beat, and I'll see you next time.
Thank you, Natalie. The Villages is your entertainment destination when it comes to great musical performances, and these are the bands scheduled to play for you on the Squares Friday night. Brought to you by The Villages Entertainment and your Villages soundtrack, WVLG. That's about all we've got for you today. Join us again tomorrow for another edition of VNN's Weekend Show, Play It Forward. And be sure to pick up a copy of today's Daily Sun, tune your radio into WVLG, and as always, keep enjoying that active Villages lifestyle. We'll see ya.
Hello everyone, I'm Martin Gramatica, former kicker for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, now co-founder of Clearview Imaging, and I have a very important message for you. At Clearview Imaging, we're revolutionizing health with our state-of-the-art preventative scans for heart disease and cancer. Imagine taking control of your health. No more guessing, just clarity. Our full body scan from the shoulders to the base of the pelvis can detect hundreds of cancers before they become a threat. Did you know that 90% of the deadliest cancers develop in our mid-region? With a Clearview imaging scan, you can achieve peace of mind. You either hear the great news that everything is okay, or if we detect something, you can act swiftly and boost your chances for a successful treatment, and often avoid the need for chemo and radiation. But don't just take my word for it. Listen to Cindy, one of our inspiring patients who experienced firsthand how a preventative scan saved her life.
They found a softball-sized tumor in my right kidney that ended up being cancer. So that image saved my life. I ended up getting it completely removed, and my health is great now, thanks to the image.
Your health journey starts today. Don't wait. Call Clearview Imaging now and take your first steps towards a brighter and healthier future.
Innovative Concrete Coatings is the area's local premier concrete coating company. When it comes to concrete coatings, there is a difference. We are the only local authorized dealer of Pentec industrial coatings. Our polyurea is superior to epoxy products. We offer the most advanced concrete coating for residential and industrial applications, driveways, garages, shops, hangars, and so much more.
For a beautiful, long-lasting, slip-resistant concrete coatings, call Innovative Concrete Coatings today.
You want to enjoy your home, we know. To live well is to eat well. Doc's Restorations knows you want a beautiful kitchen to enjoy your favorite meals with your family. Licensed, bonded, and insured, we can make it happen. Bathroom? We work with trusted brands and American-made materials for a squeaky clean result. Family owned and operated for over 14 years, experienced craftsmen and design consultants. We stand on it. We'll make you look like a million. It's up to you what you tell your neighbors. And much more. So relax. Doc's Restorations will take care of it all for you. One company, one source, one solution.